I think it is my favorite because probably my favorite of the three. My favorite pair, my favorite, which makes me really happy. Favorite pair of shoes from the entire collection. Hi you guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all doing well and everyone's safe. It's been a while since I've kind of uploaded anything on here, but the thing that I'm going to be talking about in today's video is something I couldn't not share on YouTube, and I'm so excited. If you follow me on Instagram, by the way, I am super active there. I've always kind of struggled to maintain the balance between Instagram and YouTube, and because I've always I kind of started from Instagram, it's always been a struggle, but I'm not going to give up. I am so excited. I launched a collection, a capsule collection of 15 pairs of shoes with the CAI Store. If you know and have shopped from the CAI Store before, you would know what their shoes are like. They are a vegan Indian shoe brand. They make the most amazing shoes that kind of cater to all different kinds of women, different ages, different styles, whether you prefer heels or flats, all of that. And I absolutely love them as a brand to kind of work with, to shop from, to wear. I've been wearing their shoes for a long time, and I'm so excited because we worked on this from Jan, I think. We started finalizing designs, I think, back in Jan and Feb, and we had planned an April launch, and then COVID happened, and of course every business has been hit, and it's such a big thing that this is even happening given the current situation, because I know that so many industries have been hit really badly and everyone is struggling to kind of make work happen, and I'm really grateful that I've been able to do this, especially at such a time. Even in general, I think for a blogger, when I started out, my dream was to be able to work on a capsule collection with a brand. I didn't have shoes in mind in particular, but I knew that I wanted to help design something because I've always been a very creative person, and as a kid I always wanted to kind of get into fashion design, but then as I grew up I realized it wasn't really for me. But this was a great way for me to be part of the creative process in the design of the shoes, and also be able to share my style and make sure that it's kind of an extension of my style. That's what the collection is about basically. It's my style and Kai's style coming together, which I think we have just been able to pull off so well. I mean, I am super proud of what we've put together, and I don't want to waste too much time in the introduction, but I also want to talk to you about the process and how it happened. So if you want to grab a cup of coffee or a snack, I'm a little late in saying this, but if you do, maybe grab one, and yeah, let's get started. So I want to quickly tell you a little bit about how the collection happened and the idea when we started it, and then we can kind of get into the packaging and the shoes. Oops, the boxes are here, by the way. So CAI is founded by Dhanraj and Aradhna, and I worked together with them. We first met, we spoke. They kind of wanted to understand my style and what I would be looking for in shoes that I would probably want to buy for myself, or shoes that I would want to design. And of course I don't know much about the nitty-gritties of shoe design, and I could only give them ideas on how I wanted them to look, and then they had their input, and we came up with 15 pairs of shoes that we thought actually would work for every kind of woman. That was what we wanted. We wanted there to be something for everyone, different ages, different styles, whatever you like. If you're someone who prefers flat forms, or you prefer heels, or you prefer flats, you prefer something more bohemian, something with a little bit of bling, we've pretty much got it all. So the collection is called You Are Magic. Like I said, we wanted everyone to feel really happy when they wore the shoes. I wanted the woman who wears them to feel amazing about herself. So we have 3 different aspects to the collection. There is Discover Your Magic, Embrace Your Magic, and Empower Your Magic, and we have 3 different themes going on. We also shot with 3 different sets for each theme. Talking about the shoot, actually, oh my god, we were so stressed. Firstly, we had these really fancy, extravagant ideas for the set, and we obviously wanted to do the best that we could, of course, given the current situation. We had initially expected to shoot over 2 or 3 days with a much bigger team and all of that, but of course we couldn't, and we had a smaller team. We finished the shoot in 1 day. But I have to say, I was mind blown. We worked with Flower Lab and Aesthetic Lab India, and they literally helped us bring our ideas to life to perfection. For Discover Your Magic, we had the most insane floral set, and I was like doing my makeup while they were setting it up and I didn't look while it was happening, and then when I turned and I saw it, I was mind blown. It was so good. Like, they did such a good job. Anyway, now coming to the actual shoes, I'm quickly going to show you the box though first because I have to. This is our CAI X Aashna box, and if you kind of have seen pictures on Instagram, I'm not sure most of you would have, but the whole idea behind our Empower range is all abstract shapes and colors, and that's what the box is about. And then we have this really raw kind of finish to the box, which I love because that kind of matches our Discover range, if that makes any sense. You will probably understand more as I talk about the shoes. Anyway, this is our box. It has colors that were basically involved a lot in the collection. Like, there's a coral, there's a lot of pastels and super abstract shapes. And then here on the side it says Discover, Embrace, Empower Your Magic. On the front it also says You Are Magic over here. And when you open the box, this is what the inside looks like. We have this tissue that says Discover, Embrace, Empower Your Magic, pretty much similar to what is on the side of the box. And then we have this really cute sticker that says CAI X Aashna Shroff that I'm going to very gently try to peel. Okay, I don't want to show you the shoes that are inside, so let's wait for that. But basically the shoes are inside, and then we also have a shoe bag for just to help you store them. And this is our thank you note. It just says thank you over here, thank you, you are magic. And then over here it says, you walk like magic, embrace your charm and empower all around. Here's a pair of CAI X Aashna to move and groove with you. I love it, it's so cool. It just makes me so happy, and I'm so proud that this is something that I have created. I can't believe it, it's like my baby. Anyway, getting to the shoes now. I'm gonna quickly go and grab them because obviously all the 15 pairs are laid out in front of me, so be right back. So coming to all the shoes, let's start with the first one. So Discover Your Magic was all about a lot of jute and a lot about like flats that were comfortable and basically great for like daily wear. If you want to go to the beach, you want to go to the park, you want to wear something that's really carefree, that's what Discover Your Magic was for me. And for the set we created this beautiful floral one, the first one that I showed you in the pictures, and it's probably my favorite set. But yeah, I'm gonna quickly talk about the shoes. So you'll find a lot of jute in this range, and the first pair, by the way, when it comes to the names, I actually wanted the names of the shoes to be really fun. So let's start with the first pair of shoes. Say hello to the woven one, if you get it, like the chosen one, the woven one. This is our first from the 5 pairs that are in the Discover range. It's basically 3 braided crisscross jute straps. Super comfortable. Not just this, but like all our shoes are super comfortable. One thing I can vouch for is the comfort and quality, because I wore the shoes personally for a long time, walked around in them, saw how they felt, and I know that they are comfortable, even the heels. But yeah, they have like this little padding and they're really comfortable, and I think they would look really nice for like a very casual outfit if you want to wear like a flowy dress, or you want to wear cropped jeans and like a top like this, something very neutral. Also jute I think is pretty versatile, it goes with a lot of different colors too. So yeah, that is the woven one. Let's go on to the next. Now coming to the second pair, we have Knot again, K-N-O-T, Knot. And I love the name firstly, plus these are hands down the comfiest pair of shoes in the collection. They have like this cushioning and they are so comfortable. I was shooting them the other day and my mom just slipped her foot into them, although she has much bigger feet than mine. She just wanted to try them and she went like, oh my god, these are so comfortable, please get me a pair. So obviously I did get her one. So yeah, these are super comfortable, and honestly I think from our Discover range, from all the jute pairs, everyone has loved this the most, which I really didn't expect. But they're very comfy and they go with a lot of different outfits. Probably that's why people are enjoying them so much. So they're mules and they have a little knot on the front and I love them. Okay, let's go to the next. Okay, next up we have my favorite pair from all the jute shoes. This one is called Jute is Cute, and it's pretty much straightforward. There's not much that I need to say about the design because you can see it. I love the little fringing detail that we have on them, and these would be so good for like a beach day. I would definitely wear these to the beach. but honestly even outside I'd probably wear them today, like with this outfit. I think they look really nice, although I'm wearing pajamas below, but when I do change into jeans to step out, I can totally wear these. Okay, on to the next. Okay, next up we have this pair of flats. They are called We've Got It, like W-E-A-V-E, We've Got It. And they are honestly gorgeous. Like, look at that sole. I think this sole is my favorite. Like, when I look at these shoes in the close-up shots that we took of the product just by themselves, I'm mind blown. I think they're absolutely stunning. I don't know, I have something, like, there's something about this pair that I absolutely love. Even though it's pretty like basic, but I think it's so versatile and I just love it. Plus, oh, I haven't shown you the logo. Wait, if you can see it up close, we have this CAI x Aashna Shroff logo on the sole, on all the soles, which is so exciting. Oh my god, my name is on a pair of shoes. How cool is that? Okay, anyway, this is We've Got It, and now onto the last pair of shoes from the Discover range. Say hello to our Gypsy cross platforms. If you can see these, this is what the platforms look like. I love the heel. Like, firstly, it is super comfortable, and if you're someone who wants that little bit of height, this is a great option to go for. My aunt is she's pretty short, and the first day when the collection launched, she bought these and she was so happy with them because she always wears something that has a little bit of a heel, but she doesn't like stilettos or block heels or anything like that, so this is perfect for her. And this is what the front of the shoe looks like. We also have like this little thread detail over here, but yeah, I'm a size 39 and 40, sometimes 39, sometimes 40. In Not Again I wear 40, so yeah, anyway, if that helps. But yeah, I have really big feet compared to how tall I am because I'm not very tall. I think I get the big feet from my mom. So these are our Gypsy cross platforms, and they're the last pair in the Discover range. Let's move on to Embrace now. So coming to Embrace, we have 3 pairs of shoes in Embrace that are all like the party kind of shoes, but flats. If you're someone who enjoys going to parties or wants to wear like something that's blingy and shiny but doesn't want to wear heels, these would be your go-to shoes. Plus they also look really great in the day as well because I have tried. The first pair is this one right here. It's called Bedazzled, as in like bedazzled but bedazzled, if that makes any sense. And it's black and gold, it's all shiny, and it's probably my favorite of the 3, and I know everyone's been loving this. So many of my friends have bought it and have actually written to me saying that it's their favorite, which makes me really happy because I think it would go great with like a daily outfit, something like this with jeans again, or a black dress or a white dress like in the day, but it would also look really good at night and even with like Indian wear. Like, imagine this with a nice sari or something. I think it'll look really good. So this is probably one of the most versatile in terms of like being able to dress an outfit up. In my opinion, this is probably the most versatile pair from the collection. Of course, firstly because it's black, so it's like super neutral. I almost whacked myself on the face with this, but it's also great because it'll really dress up an outfit. Like, I recently wore it for a reel with a plain black dress and it just instantly lifts up the entire look. So yeah, this one's really comfortable as well. It's so weird, I normally wear a small and this is an extra small, but it's still really loose on the top. It's like very ill-fitted for me. I don't know. I love the top though. It's from Zara, by the way, because in case any of you want to know, I will leave details for everything in the info box below. But yeah. Okay, so next we have Do the Twist, and these come in black and tan. I think the tan is something that I would totally wear in the day, and the black makes it a little bit more night appropriate for me. I don't know why. But it's basically 5 straps. One is a little far apart and the other 4 are a little closer together, and it looks so great when you wear it. I just love, like I said, even for Bedazzled, if you just wear this, it just instantly lifts the whole look up, takes it to a completely new level. So these are the tan ones. In a picture that I shot, we actually did a little mismatch and I wore the black in one foot and the tan in one foot. But yeah, these are what the tan ones look like. They're the same, just in a different color. And these, I think, are so perfect for like casual looks in the day. They would look amazing because tan is such a neutral color, and I love that I can literally wear this with anything. If you're someone who feels like Bedazzled might be very blinky for you and it might be a little too much, this would be like a really nice alternative because it's a lot more subtle. I didn't tell you about the shoot for Embrace. We basically had 5 different mirrors just put together. They were all gold and the set was black, and I just loved the whole thing, and the top shot that we took, it just turned out so well. So that was like kind of our last look of the day when we were shooting, and I remember how excited we were because we were seeing the output just for everything, and it was pretty much like the end of the day just before we set back up, so there was like a different level of energy but also a little bit of exhaustion, which I think you might be able to see on my face. But yeah, that was Embrace. Moving on to Empower, which is, I think it is my favorite because it has heels and a lot of color. So yeah, I'm gonna grab the shoes. So for Empower, I wanted to do heels because honestly, if you say the word empower and kind of relate it in terms of fashion, for me, I feel my most empowered in a pair of heels and probably wearing a suit. So Empower had to be heels for me, and we have 6 pairs of heels in this, which actually brings us to a total of 14, and then we had one surprise pair in the end. Anyway, the first pair of heels is called Life in Loops, and this pair is this and the other color in this as well. They are my favorite pair of shoes from the entire collection. This is like the perfect pair of blush nude, super subtle, super comfy, by the way, because the heel is really pretty much like a very supportive heel, and it's really easy to walk in. Yeah, this is my most worn pair of shoes from the collection so far, and it just goes with everything. It's like when you look for like the right kind of nude strappy heels, this is what comes in mind for me, and I just love it so much. I love the color. It is so me. Every time I show people this pair of shoes, they're like, this is so you. Like, this is the pair of shoes that is the most me in the collection. This was of course like our little prototype sample version for me to test out and walk around in. So the logo that you see on this is actually gold, but we went ahead and changed it. So if you order this and you receive a pair that says CAI x Aashna Shroff in black, don't worry, it's the same thing. Gorgeous they are, and that's kiwi. Anyway, moving on to the other color in Life in Loops, which is in this box actually. That's why I didn't want to show it to you because it's so cute. Okay, wait. So, when you open the box, you have the shoes inside, and these are Life in Fruity Loops. Oops. Trying to adjust them so well. So this is what Life in Fruity Loops looks like. It's the same pair of shoes as Life in Loops but different colors. Obviously we have a little more of a bluish grey base, and then we have different colored straps for this. There's a beige, there's a blush, there's a lilac, and then there's a slightly deeper peach, and I love this. Like, for me, I honestly can't pick between Life in Loops and Life in Fruity Loops, but I can't. I'm obsessed with these. These are so gorgeous. Also, if you're worried about comfort, trust me, these are super comfortable, and I have walked around in them for like almost an entire day. And even my best friend Ria, whose Instagram is caught in a car, if you follow me on Instagram, you've probably seen her all over my page. But she bought these as well, and then I happened to send her the same pair, so she now has 2. And she wore them, she walked around, it was raining, and she said the shoes were completely fine and they were so comfortable, and that made me so happy. So yeah, this was Life in Loops and Life in Fruity Loops. I'm also going to quickly show you the cloth bag that CAI gives with each of their shoes. We didn't really make any changes to this. This is pretty much their shoe bag in general. It just says CAI, handmade with love, and the CAIStore.com. By the way, if you want to buy the shoes, they're available on the CAIStore.com and nowhere else yet. Next up, if you're someone who prefers a slightly shorter heel, we have Amstraf. This again comes in 2 colors, and the first one is a peach, which is like, we wanted this originally to be an ombre, but then we thought we would do a few different shades of like peach and blush, and then we have a white strap at the bottom. And I know that it doesn't look like, I can't adjust the straps to stay straight, but I will of course insert footage and pictures of how it looks when it's worn. And the heel on this is round, and it kind of matches the rest of the shoe as well, matches one of the straps, and I just really like it because I love the little round heel. It's very cute, and of course it's nude, so it goes with a lot of outfits as well. I'm quickly going to show you the other color because that is, if you're someone who's into like bright colored heels, you're going to like it. Neat, I'm strapped in yellow. It is basically the same shoe with the same round heel, but it's a more mustard yellowy kind of pair. Please excuse the little dirt on it. Sorry. I recently wore this for Ganpati with a white outfit. It was white or off-white, and it had like yellow, pink and different colors on it, and this just went so well with it. Like I said, if you're someone who enjoys a pop of color in your looks and you like the color yellow, because I have been really loving the color yellow recently. I ended up buying so many yellow clothes in lockdown. So this would go really well with that. If you're someone who likes to do a little bit of color blocking, you could try it out as well. So that is Amstraf in those two different colors. And now coming to the last pair of shoes. So here we have too many lines, as in TWO, many lines. And this is the tan version. So there are two thin tan straps and one white one. I think this is, for me, the classiest pair of heels in the collection. I really like the way they look. When I saw them for the first time when we were finalizing designs, I remember this was one of the first designs we kind of closed in on, and the moment I saw them I was like, I need this in the collection because it's gorgeous. And then we later, much later actually, towards very close to finalizing all the designs and very close to actually shoot date, we planned another color in this as well, which I'm really glad we did because a lot of people have really liked that pair. This is Too Many Lines. I really like the little monotone vibe and then the pop of white. And let me quickly show you the heel because that's the best part. It's like this really uniquely shaped heel, and then in this little gap over here you have gold, which is not very evident in pictures that we have posted online, but I thought I would add it because it's a really fun detail, and I really love that about it because like if you look at it closely only then you notice the gold, but it looks very cool. And let me show you the other color. And here we have Too Many Lines blue. It's like a little bit of a teal blue, I guess. I love this pair, and I know so many of my friends who've like really enjoyed this one. And it's a very unique color, but I also think it'll look really good with a pair of jeans because if you're into that monotone kind of thing, like blue denims and blue heels, I think it'll look very cool. So that is the last pair from the Empower range. Coming to the shoot for Empower, we set up 3 different boards that had abstract shaped cutouts pretty much similar to what's on the box in different colors, and they matched the heels really well, and we had so much fun shooting that because we were really excited, and I love colors. So I mean, I also love my neutrals, as you can see, but I also love color sometimes, pastels especially. So we really enjoyed that as well. Plus, I was pretty much taking care of the styling aspect of all the outfits for the shoot. So I was kind of nervous because it was a really big shoot and I didn't know how the outfits would look, but in the end it all turned out really well. And the pastels pulled in so well with the other colors in the shoot. So I was really happy about that. Now coming to the last pair, which honestly for the longest time we called Master Shoe because it didn't belong to any of the 3 categories and we just didn't know what to call it because we hadn't come up with the names yet. So this is our Master Shoe. It's now called Strings Attached. If I'm sure you guys must have heard of the term no strings attached. So we wanted to call this More Strings Attached, but then we kind of just settled on the name Strings Attached, and let me explain why. So this is what the original pair looks like. It is jute, so it's very similar to our Discover shoes, like all the 5 jute ones. But there are 3 different ways that you can wear it. One, you can wear it by itself like this, just the way it is. You just slip your foot in and it looks amazing because it's a lot similar to jute. It's cute because it has the fringe, but it's of course 2 straps, so it's a little more delicate. It comes with strings attached, and that is the whole point of the name. So with each pair of strings attached, you get 2 sets of strings attached. The first one is these 2, so you get 2 strings in this really abstract, colorful print. If you like wearing colors, this is something you could go for. And all you gotta do is basically attach each string through these loops that are in here, and this is how you can wear it, and it'll go really well with so many different outfits, to be honest, because there's so many colors in here. And the second option is 2 jute strings. They pretty much match the straps on this as well, but they are jute, and they would again become like tie-ups, and that's the third way that you can wear them. So if you ask me, I know that I said that Bedazzle is more neutral and it's super versatile, but this is one pair that can actually turn into 3 different pairs, and I find that very cool and exciting. So this is our strings attached, and that is our last pair of shoes from the collection. I really hope you guys like the shoes because I cannot tell you how excited I have been to be able to talk about this. It's been in the works for so long, and because of COVID there was a point where we thought this wasn't even gonna happen. So to just see it happen and to see so many people love it, like we recently sent out PR gifts to all the bloggers and content creators that I know and follow, and people whose work I really like. And I of course wanted them to see the shoes, tell me what they like, and they all had such lovely things to say. So many of them said that they feel like this collection has done complete justice to my style and to me and the way I like to dress and the kind of shoes I wear, and they love the quality. So I'm so happy that everybody's just enjoying the shoes, because that is all that we wanted. Plus the CAI team and Dhanraj and Aradhana were just so amazing to work with. Honestly, I have been so nervous. There have been chances for me to create capsule collections in the past, and I was always just very skeptical because I didn't know how I would be able to pull it off by myself, obviously since I don't have much experience in this. And I've always just been scared to say yes, and I was scared for this one as well, but I'm so glad that I did it. And they literally, every single concern that I had, they just helped me like through all of it. They've just been amazing through the whole process, and I couldn't have picked a better brand to work with. I love what they stand for, I love them as a brand, and now I love that I have a collection of shoes with them. So if you guys like the shoes, let me know which one's your favorite in the comments below. And now coming to the most exciting part, we have a giveaway. I had to do it, of course. So we're basically giving away 3 pairs of shoes, one from Discover, one from Embrace, and one from Empower. And all you have to do is comment below and tell us which is your favorite pair from the collection, or which pair did you enjoy the most, and how you would like to style it. And just make sure you're following me and the CAI Store on Instagram, and leave your Instagram handle in the comments so that we can make sure that we reach out to you and we can check all of that. One last thing before I go, I have to thank you guys, because none of this would be possible without you. I say this on my Instagram a lot actually, but because I'm a lot less active here, I don't say it here very often. Otherwise I would. But I know that my career would not be where it is if it wasn't for you guys, and if it wasn't for, I mean, I started out on Instagram like 6-7 years ago, and never would I have in my wildest dreams imagined that I would be sitting here like with with 15 pairs of shoes that I helped create, and that my audience would be loving the collection, because the response in the collection has been so good so far, and I could not be more grateful. It makes me so emotional every single day when I think about it. Also, we recently hit 800k on Instagram now that I'm talking about the platform, so again, thank you for that. But yeah, if you don't follow me on Instagram, please do, because I'm so active there, and you'll actually get to know me a lot more as a person. You'll know so much more about my life and my fashion and my food and my dogs and my makeup and all of that, and this collection as well. But yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I can't wait to hear what you guys think of the collection if you've got your hands on any of the shoes. I will link everything in the info box below, including my outfit details, my lens details, my lipstick details, and links to all the shoes that I spoke about. And yeah, I guess that's about it. I love you guys so much, and thank you so much for watching this video if you've stuck on till the end, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!